Students in one Hartford high school are bringing history to life by profiling the lives of minorities who've had an impact on our state. Vara-Dannen shows us what they're uncovering in tonight's Making the Grade report.
Warfare Johnson and Connecticut State first African-American state representative.
Walter G. Alexander was a physician.
Unknown names.
Lemuel Rodney Custis was Hartford's first black police officer and one of the original Tuskegee Airmen.
Remarkable contributions.
Emily D. West was an indentured servant and a legendary Texas patriot.
Ordinary people who lived extraordinary lives.
Let's go back in time.
Theresa Vara-Dannen charges her students with a difficult task.
Your job was to reconstruct this person's life story.
In this college-level American Studies course at Hartford's University High School of Science and Engineering, seniors pursue an independent research project.
And I was wondering how I was going to find any information on this one person with such a tiny little sentence about him.
The focus is on the history of minorities.
Everyone contributed to this country, and I just want to make sure the students recognize that their ancestors, their families all had a part in building this country.
I pulled up enlistment records, family history.
Javon Joseph set out to research policeman and pilot Lemuel Custis. Tyler Fields chose Henry Canty of Hartford.
There's so many Henry Cantys in so many different states, but I had to find the one for Connecticut.
They used information found both on Google and in primary source documents at the State Library.
Really sit down and sift through paper after paper, going through and reading the worst handwriting possible to say, this is it.
This is a picture of his home though, 61 Mall Avenue.
The seniors uncovered history that unfolded on the very streets where they live.
We always hear, like everyone else said, about Martin Luther King or Malcolm X and the Civil Rights Movement, but we never hear about the smaller people that give back in such a major way.
You can see, their pride and their sense of accomplishment.
And it grows. More than 24 of the historical profiles are being published in the African-American National Biography, an impressive feather in the cap of these young researchers.
I put more heart and soul into this project, not because it was going to be published, but because it was something I was so passionate about.
And passion is something every teacher hopes to inspire. Vara-Dannen, NBC Connecticut News.
Good evening, everybody. The most